All right, so yesterday I was using our very expensive water filtration system, and this controls the pH. Goes from 7 neutral to all the way to 9.5. Believe it or not, it actually cranks out to 11, but your body really can't handle anything above 9.5. Not really. Very acidic. You do not drink this at all, but you clean with it. This is neutral. Right? So anything that's alive, green, is up here. Anything that's dead and acidic is down here. Cancer, down here. Sugar, down here. All your greens and vegetables up here. Meat, down here. That kind of stuff. Anyway, when we crank out 9.5 pH, the inverse is happening here. And I won't even go into the science behind it, but this is got a filtration. And we have extra filters for this. The distributor office is actually in Orlando. If you're interested in this, I'll leave a link. But anyway, this is the reason why I wanted to show you this. This is a Fuji apple that we purchased yesterday from Publix. This is the gray water that we have already filled. This is empty. And we're going to also put in some grapes that we just bought from Aldi. The grapes at Aldi just got in ridiculous. So we're just going to put in a bit, and then we're just going to cover this. So the gray water that we get using our Kagen water machine, drinking 9.5 alkaline water, which you can buy now at a store, we basically just soak everything in for approximately a few minutes, and that's it. And then we will just leave that here for a while. And what I want you to be aware of more than anything is the fact of this is what we're eating. Think about it. This is what we're eating. This is what we're eating. So I'm just going to leave it there sitting. And we are eating our leftover fried rice that we had left. Mama Ken finished it. So now we are just going to let this soak with some soap water. And again, we're just reusing water that we get from the as gray water as we're drinking off of Kagen water. And let me give you an example of it again while we're waiting for this to do its thing. So what I'll do is I'll put a empty 1 gallon here. This is a diverter. This is actually a diverter coming off of this. I ordered this specifically so that I could have one here and then another sprayer. Typically, the ones that you see are only one or the other, not both. I needed one with both. Otherwise, I would have had to put a hole into this quartz or put a hole in here and run it down below. But that still doesn't really do a whole lot other than feeding a line. At some point, I might do it. I might not. I don't know yet. But anyway, so we turn it to divert the water into the machine, power it on,
Kagen water 9.5.
set it to whatever
Kagen
setting.
water 8.5. Kagen water 9.5.
Now, when this comes out, I'm going to explain it. You're going to look at this stream of water. And what will happen is you will see in a split second, it will go from whatever color to clear, and that's when you know it kicks in, and you don't fill it until you do that. So this is completely empty. This is a 32 ounce, I believe, 1.2 liter. It's a 40 ounce. I like ice personally, so I'm going to not fill this up completely, but I want to give you an idea of how much gray water comes out. And by the time this comes out, boom, clear, fill. Right, yeah, ball. Kagen water.
我该头先倒水，
来吧，
倒水。
好。多掉了街，
这来倒点好解了。
Kangen water 9.5.
那姐做。
好，那就冲个来倒掉就卖卡转解了。
你假是交你折了就折了个。这炒面包你冇冰冇遐大，你只就按，当然我冇。明我冇，伊家物件啊，伊冇冰煮啊，做即个做油饼，伊哪怕又折又咁多拍开，来头我去吃我吃也是来咩个？
折好啲，能折好呢，好不？
我嗰時折好啊，掙我冇齋出口嘅。
我隔了摸一些。
No，我並冇，這個乜我並冇。我嗰時係90擺啊，我嗰時走去至買，即係嗰時6點嘛。我就查物件嘅，我肯等你交緊物件嘅。然後佢咁咪到睇冇折了。
我你喺藤只台。
Yes，我齋記啊啲嘢物件都就齋幫到幫用做90擺啊，睇做幾個。
啊，係你即個車無吸佢，等緊咩？
OK。
等你有菜再吸佢就對。
我嗰時只會吸出嚟，我即係夢啊！我點去台呢？我好好嘅。
你即個車幫我，無真呢。
Okay. All right. So we just filled basically about 40 ounces of water, and this is how much gray water came out. It's significant. So that means that this water machine, what it does to the water, spits out this much in waste. We're collecting it, and all we're doing is reusing it and repurposing it. Now, what are the benefits? You're probably asking, and let me show you. So, this has been soaking, and whoops, I forgot the sticker. So let me peel the sticker off. Now, I don't know if you can tell a difference or not, but it is not as shiny as it was before. And that's because the acidic water. And then you'll look at the water and you'll see how dirty it is. So we haven't scrubbed it, we haven't done anything, and now that wax is completely off. And now what you do is you rinse it with normal water. Don't forget, everything in the house is carbon filtered. So it's better than it's better than water that you would normally buy as bottled water. And it's coming straight out of our tap. And the reason why we did that is because I want to make sure that we have the best for the family. Okay, so remember I told you about the chalky residue, and mind you, my hands, this is paint from before. I did put my hands a little bit in there, so I'm gonna rinse them out with the food before. So I'm not putting any more dirt or anything like that in here. So now what we'll do is we'll get a strainer. And what my mom typically does, when we owned a buffet in North Carolina, what we typically do for grapes is we cut little small stems, like so. So I'm going to do this. This is a good way of dressing grapes for a charcuterie board. But you can't get the idea. It makes it a lot easier for finger foods. This, we could put it in compost. Yeah, we will. Might as well. That way we don't waste anything. All right, one more. Two left. All right. Now we're good. Good, good, and good. So, not nearly as shiny. All the wax is off.
哇，我有影看呀，
These grapes.
150粒，
My blood pressure right now, way high. 156 over. What over what?
7小时，
你係成數加卡工，
你來在整翻，我酒我行來行就當水解。
朗重。I want relax. Relax. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Relax. Deep breath. 做下呼吸接，做下呼吸做。Talking Mama Tan through blood pressure meditation. Unbelievable. Thanks for watching. We're gonna grab lunch.